What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Box Attack. I'm Dom, and today we are getting into a pretty big haul of a bunch of random stuff that I've picked up online. I mean, I've been stuck at home, and everybody's like, you're gonna save so much money not going to stores, and I'm like, no, you're totally incorrect, because there's thousands of deals and free shipping, and I'm a toy collector, and I have nothing better to do with my time, so you are 100% incorrect. And a big shout out to Mercari for sponsoring this video, but I've got a bunch of stuff to show you, so we are going to get into that. But the real question here is, being at home, am I actually wearing pants? First up, we have a little box here from Schumi Toys. Big friends with them over there, and I ordered a pop from them that I would have rather given my money to them versus like larger companies. You know, I'm all about supporting the small businesses out here. So let's get into this box here. And ooh, here it is. Boom, we have Spider-Man Captain Universe. This is an Entertainment Earth exclusive, and yes, Schumi Toys actually did have this pop in stock, and they do carry a lot of these exclusives here. This is a really cool looking pop though. Of course, it does come in a Schumi protector, and these are the scratch resistant ones, but let's take a look at this pop here out of box real quick, just to take a little peekaroo at it. See what everything's all about. We will open this guy up here. Ooh, look at that. Now, I think, it's just me, but I think that there might be a possibility that we will have a glow-in-the-dark version of this pop. It just seems too obvious, right? Like, I mean, the suit here is pretty damn cool, and I'm not sure if there's a Marvel Legends version of this, but if there is not, they need to freaking hurry up and make one. Anyway, we got the flames around the hands, and you can see part of the spider mask there on the top and around the backside. It just looks pretty neat all around. I think that this is a really cool looking pop, definitely a favorite of mine. I think that, I mean, Spider-Man, I'm all about Spider-Man, so this one just fit right into my collection. It was absolutely a no-brainer, and big shout out to Schumi Toys for shipping it out fast to me. They're, like I said, they're friends of the channel, and I definitely recommend supporting them. If you want to order anything from Schumi or this pop individually, I will link him down below in the description for you. Next up, we are talking about the Marvel Legends Venom figure, and this figure is pretty darn cool. I actually picked it up from Best Buy. They randomly had it in stock, and I'll leave a link below to it if you want to try to grab it for yourself. But this guy right here is actually a repaint of a Build-A-Figure Venom, and I actually have the arm right here from the Build-A-Figure series. Now, if you're not familiar how Build-A-Figures work, like let's say you buy, well, we have this Valkyrie right here. I bought this figure because it came with a piece for the Build-A-Figure Thor, as you can see right here on the back. And not always do I want to keep the Build-A-Figure piece, or not always do I want to keep the actual action figure that comes in the box. So this is how I ended up with the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure arm. It's kind of random, but what I do with this, if I don't want the Build-A-Figure portion, or I don't want the actual figure, like this case I don't want Valkyrie, I just wanted the Thor arm. In this case I don't want the Monster Venom arm. I am going to sell it, and the best way to do that I've personally found is on Mercari. In fact, literally all of these Build-A-Figure parts and this White Rabbit action figure are all things that I am going to list on Mercari, because I actually picked these up by buying random action figures, random Marvel Legends. You know, you can see we have like the Hulk Buster leg, or I have Vulture's little wing thing here, the Monster Venom, we have the Spider Robot, and this White Rabbit action figure that came in the Spider-Man wave, which I kept the Build-A-Figure for. So all of these I have no need for, so I'm going to be listing these on Mercari. I've personally already made like hundreds of dollars on Mercari doing this, just with random things that I don't like, and it doesn't have to be action figures or toys in general, but you can see here I actually just sold this White Rabbit action figure that I showed you right here. This thing actually just sold on Mercari for $13, and I mean, I think I paid like $17 total for the action figure in general, and I just wanted the Build-A-Figure part out of it. I didn't want the whole figure here, so I listed it on Mercari. It was pretty easy actually, and it sold for $13, and now I have to ship it out. So essentially doing this is actually very simple. I mean, you can see here I can just go into Mercari, and I can take a photo of my little Build-A-Figure arm here, and I can use photo, and then it puts the photo up the top, and I can describe what I'm selling, and then I can fill in the description, the tags, I can set my price, and then list this sucker, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Like I said, it's actually a really easy way to get rid of a lot of these things, because as you can see, they accumulate over time, and they just kind of sit in a drawer, and I really don't know what to do with these Build-A-Figure things, especially if I'm not planning on completing the Build-A-Figure. I was initially going to complete this one, but then the Venom figure came out, and I decided I didn't need to do it. But I think overall, like, just using Mercari to sell things like that, or anything, I mean, if you don't think that you have something to sell at home, especially right now, like, go dig through your stuff. You probably have like a lot of stuff that you can go ahead and list on there. And if you want to check out Mercari for yourself, I will be sure to drop a link in the description for you so you can start selling your stuff too, because I mean, who doesn't like a little extra money? So anyway, like I said, this Monster Venom Build-A-Figure arm actually came in a different wave, but they redid the entire figure. You can see the paint job's a little bit different. This is more of a metallic-y, like bluish purple, and this is kind of black and blue. So we are going to go ahead and check out this Venom figure because I am super excited about it. It's been kind of hard to track down, and you know, I'm Spider-Man, Venom, those are like right in my wheelhouse. So let's go ahead and get this thing open here. Here we have our Venom figure, and wow, this thing is Beef City. Let's all right, we got this out of the box here, and you can see that this is, okay, so right here we do have a back piece that you can see the little tendrils coming off of. We just have to snap that into place. Boom, and look at that. That is a really, really cool figure, and like I said, this is like literally the exact same arm. I think it's actually quite literally, it is the Build-A-Figure. You could just pop this other arm in here if you wanted to, and now he's got two different colored arms for whatever reason. But, you know, we're not gonna do that, obviously. We're gonna keep this all together as one piece. This Venom figure is so freaking cool. I love, look at how the tongue comes out there. That is really awesome looking, and these sharp looking claws. I mean, you can get him in some really cool poses. He is a little tight at the joints. Just gotta loosen those up, work them kind of slowly. And I think though that this Venom figure is super freaking cool. Like, look at how beefy this guy is just standing up here. Like, wow, that is freaking awesome. Here we do have a brief comparison to like a standard 6-inch Marvel Legends Spider-Man figure, and you can see here that he is much, much bigger. You can actually kind of get Spidey's like neck into here, and he can kind of hold him up like that if that was anything you were looking for. That is actually pretty cool. But yeah, this Venom figure, it's a repaint of the Build-A-Venom. Some people were kind of salty about that, but I think that it's a pretty dang cool looking figure if you ask me, and I am super excited to have it and to have finally found this thing, because it, like I said, it's just been kind of hard to track down for me personally, but I did get it at Best Buy, which was super duper random, and I think that overall it's pretty cool. I love how they do like the black to blue like transitions in the paint job. It just looks really, really cool. So we have like kind of blue up on the top that fades into a black there. Same in the arms, it's like fading in and out of blue and black. And yeah, I mean, this is a mean looking figure, and I don't know, like I said, I'm just a big fan of Spider-Man and Venom all around, but let's move on. Next, we have Black Widow from the Marvel Legends line here. This is a pretty damn cool figure, and you can see there's a lot going on with this. We do have a stand included as well, which is pretty awesome, and I also do have similar stands like this for my other figures, like this NECA dynamic figure stand that I just keep on deck in case I want to pose figures in a certain way. But this one actually comes with it, which is cool, and I'm pretty excited for this figure. It just came out not too long ago. Let's go ahead and get this open and see what it's all about. All right, so there's a ton going on in here. As you can see, there's just so much stuff happening. We do have the stand here at the bottom, like I said, and I think I might need to get some time to figure this out and put it all together. We have flame explosion things. We have our figure. We have a bunch of different little weapons here that you can get into with her. A ton of stuff. Let me sort through all this real quick and show you how this all shakes out. All right, so you can see here we do have like these like kind of explosion effects, and they easily like pop into these little holes at the bottom of the stand here. So you have a little peg, and you can pop in the explosions where you kind of want them. I've actually just set it up similar to how it looks on the box, but you can see the little stand is pretty cool. We have these little arms here that are spring-loaded to hold the figure, and as for Black Widow herself, pretty cool stuff going on here. We do have different wrist accessories that you can easily add to there. We have little weapons, and I mean the whole package, like it comes with like two different hands for each arm, and then we have these different little wrist accessories and some other weapons and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna keep it basic so that we can kind of go through what all this looks like. I just want to get her in to the stand right here. You can see I have her kind of posed in like a little action kind of jumping over the flames kind of thing. This is adjustable as well. This little stand right here, you can move it up or down just based on pulling it like kind of easily right here. Pretty easy to do, but let's go ahead and snap her in here. And we have these little arms here. We can just kind of slide her in. And boom, there we go. We have Black Widow. She's just being held up over the flames. It's actually a pretty cool look, and I'm pretty happy that they went with something like this for it. It just gives it like a really cool like presence overall, I think. And you can see here just her flying over these flames, like kind of holding the gun, shooting something out of her arm with these little effects. It's just a really cool look all around, and I think that is definitely a major win. So that about wraps it up for this video. I really like this Spider-Man pop. It looks really cool. Venom here though is probably my favorite. Black Widow is a second place winner in my opinion, but I want to know, out of all these things that I picked up, which one of them is your favorite? Drop a comment below, and be sure to leave this video a thumbs up, and check out Mercari, linked in the description below if you want to make some extra cash with some of your stuff laying around. Big shout out to everybody over on Patreon, part of the Box Attack Army. I send them pops out of my collection every single month, so if you want to join up with that, click the link below and join the Box Attack Universe Facebook group. That link is down there as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new around here, hit the subscription button and also turn on notifications so you're notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Once again, this has been Box Attack. I'm Dom, and we'll catch you later.